Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trail into Reaction. I'm a huge fan of Guillermo del Toro. I think he's a brilliant, visionary, fascinating director. And even when things don't come out quite so well, you can't help but feel the passion and the love behind them. There's not a cynical bone in this man's body. He's one of a kind. He's truly remarkable. Which is why when I learned that not only were his plans for a third movie to make a Hellboy trilogy weren't going to happen, but the franchise was being redone. New director, new cast, everything but the character itself, who's based on Mike Mignola's comics, who's also playing a role in the reboot. And that kind of hurt a little bit. I know from what I've read in the various trade magazines, Guillermo del Toro oftentimes takes on more than he can chew, and there's a logical reason for that. Not every movie comes together. Things happen. Financing falls through. Studios change their mind. So you take on as many projects as you can, hoping that one of them comes to fruition. So that's not unusual for a director to do. But it seems that so much that Del Toro tries to accomplish just doesn't happen for various reasons. So it kind of hurt a little bit to see Hellboy being rebooted. Another problematic thing is the reboot is R-rated, which I don't get. I don't think it works, typically. Let me put caveats with that. I don't think it works if your movie is relatively expensive to produce. If you're talking in the range of $30 to $50 million, an R-rated superhero film, I think, is a viable property. Beyond that, it is not. There have been some examples that have been successful, such as Deadpool. But you'll notice Deadpool 2 cost more to produce and earned slightly less. So there's that downward trend. The initial Deadpool was interesting because he cursed and there was sexual innuendo and that type of thing. But notice, if you check out boxofficemojo.com, that it didn't earn as much the second time around. And that's part of what I've been saying. Namely, R-rated superhero films are a bad idea. I'll now explore more of this in my 2 cents column at some other point. But it's a bad idea. And that's what they're going with the new Hellboy reboot. It stars David Harbour as Big Red, Hellboy, and I'm okay with that. Reason being, while I thought that Ron Perlman's Hellboy was a great Hellboy, I by no means think of it as a definitive depiction of the character. It was very good, but Hellboy is relatively new to live action, and the only depiction has been up to, prior to now, Ron Perlman. So I'm open to seeing other depictions. I'm still not crazy about the R rating, and I wish Guillermo del Toro, had directed this movie instead of Neil Marshall. Though Neil Marshall is a very talented director. He did things like Doomsday, Dog Soldiers, and a few others. He's really good at what he does, but still, he's not a Guillermo del Toro. Anyway, enough of my talk. Let's look at the trailer for Hellboy. Oh, the Red Band trailer, by the way. So we're going to see if it earns that R rating. Okay. Let's see what we got. Battle Cat. That's neat.
On an island off the coast of Scotland, something was summoned from the depths of hell. Something that would end mankind.
Something you worried about to show up?
Oh, yes. You did.
Why are they redoing the origin for it?
We face every threat there is, and yet you take me in.
Hello, son.
Made me a goddamn weapon.
Where's my fucking violin?
Oh, angst.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Out there's a 5th century sorceress who wants to be
Mila Jovovich.
on London and the world.
She's freaking awesome.
Great. Homework.
Why do you fight for those who hate and fear you? You were meant for this. Out of the ashes, new Eden will emerge.
Okay. I'd appreciate a prophecy with more relatable stakes.
Haven't we got to be seen in the world or something?
Yeah, okay, come on. Put your face on. Yeah, come on, let's do this.
Oh my god, that's not great CGI. Baba Yaga.
Be my king. We belong together, you and I.
We do, but this is not gonna work, you know, because I'm a Capricorn and you're fucking nuts!
Well, that was a trailer for Hellboy, directed by Neil Marshall, and I like the tone. I don't like the overuse of CGI, and not very good CGI in some instances, particularly the transformation into Battle Cat. I know it's not Battle Cat, but hey, whatever. I'm curious. I want to see this. I don't like some aspects, such as the redoing of the Hellboy origin story. Just go into the movie. People are familiar enough with Hellboy that you don't need to do the origin story again. It's like Superman or Spider-Man's origin story at this point. We know it. Move on. Other than that, it looks okay. I'm mildly interested. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. Peace.